Hello, welcome to the channel. I am Mr. Williams, and today we have some exciting content for the Sankofa Inner City Cultural League online session. Join me today to see Miss Brown and Miss Christian with their wonderful content. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there.
This is Miss Brown. Today we are playing Wheel of Fortune. Today we're just doing a tutorial just to show you guys how to play the game. We're only going to do the toss up round and we're going to do round 1. Following this video will be a link. It is a PowerPoint link for you guys to create your own game, create your own boards, and you can play along with your family. This round is a toss-up round. The letters are going to pop up in the boxes. You guys have about 30 seconds to solve the puzzle. Once the puzzle is solved, that allows the first person to go first. And go.
Miami, Florida.
You are correct. Alright, this is round 1. Our category is engineering. In the left-hand corner, there is a spin wheel.
Stop.
You are bankrupt and you have no money anyway. For this round, there is no vowels that you have to pay for, so every letter is free game. So being as though our first contestant got bankruptcy, we will move on to our second contestant.
Stop.
Alright, 550. What is your letter?
I.
There is an I here. And there is an I here. Good job. Contestant number 1.
Stop.
$700. And your letter?
A.
There's one A. Contestant number 2. You are bankrupt. Moving on to contestant number 1. Spin the wheel.
Stop.
Letter.
P.
There is a P. Good job. And in the bottom right hand corner, you have those sound effects that you can use as well. Contestant number 2, you may spin the wheel.
Stop.
Contestant number 2 for 500. What is your letter?
P.
There's already a P. Pick another letter.
C.
Good job. You have 2 C's. All right, back to contestant number 1. You may spin the wheel.
Stop.
Where's your letter for 900?
S.
S. Good job. And at any point that you think that you know what the puzzle is, you may solve it. Back to contestant number 2 to spin the wheel.
Stop.
Letter for 600.
R.
There is one R. Contestant number 1.
Stop.
Letter for 300.
I would like to solve.
You would like to solve. And what do you think the puzzle is?
Synapse circuits.
You are correct. So, contestant number 1 solved the puzzle. If you move throughout the PowerPoint, there are more slides. There's a spinning slide. It'll move you on to puzzle number 2, and so on and so forth. After this video, it will be a link where you can create your own game and you can play along with your families. You can put any categories. It will show you how to do it, how to edit the video. And I hope you guys enjoy playing the game. Thank you for joining us today, and see you guys soon.
Hello, Sankofa families. It's Miss Kristen, and I'm coming to you today to talk about actually one of my favorite topics, which is one of the oldest doctors from the very beginning of time. It's the oldest healing remedies, completely natural from the earth, and it's something that a lot of us don't use anymore in our everyday lives. Instead, we may go to a pharmacy and get medicine when we're not feeling well, as opposed to maybe trying some things that we have in our own home that we can grow in a garden outside, that come from the earth, that are completely natural, and that may actually have the same healing effects on your body that these medicines in the stores do. So, we're going to start off with some herbs. Herbs, a lot of these you actually can probably look up in your cabinet and find. One of my favorites is sage. I'm not sure if you guys can see that too well, but this is sage. You can find it in the grocery stores and the seasoning aisle. And sage is great for digestive problems. You can cook with sage. You can put it on your food. You can make tea from sage if you just boil some water and put the sage leaves in there, and then you can flavor it however you want. Sage also helps with depression. So sometimes we might be a little sad and we're not sure why exactly we're feeling down. Certain smells and scents can they let off certain endorphins in our brains, and it makes us happier. So you can be feeling kind of down, and then you smell a certain smell, and all of a sudden you feel better. You're not sure exactly why or how that happened, but a lot of times it's the healing properties in a lot of these herbs and oils. Another thing that sage does is it helps with sweating. So if you're a sweater, then sage can definitely help with reducing your sweating. It also helps with memory loss and Alzheimer's, which is something that that basically it's a memory loss disease. The next herb that I want to speak on is ginger. This is ginger, and I have ginger in another form, which is its original form. It comes in the form of a root. So this is a ginger root right here. I love to cook with ginger. I love the taste. I love the smell of it. You can use it in the root form. You can use it in powdered form. Ginger is really good for nausea. Like if you got a tummy ache, then you wanna work with ginger. That will help to soothe your stomach. It reduces muscle pains and soreness. It actually is really good with helping to cure the symptoms of a common cold or the flu. So that's going to be pretty important around this time of year because we're getting a little sick sometimes and you don't want to take medicine all the time. So you want to put something natural in your body. That ginger will help relieve that congestion for you. It helps lower blood sugars, which is a cause of diabetes. So you can help to combat diabetes by using ginger. Um, it may be something that's preventative for cancer also. Now, this hasn't been something that the FDA has approved, but studies have shown that it has helped to combat cancer. It helps to improve brain function. It also helps with preventing Alzheimer's and other memory diseases. Um, with ginger, again, I cook with it. You can make tea with it. So usually if I have an upset stomach or if any of my children have an upset stomach, I'll just cut the ginger up, or I'll use the ginger powder also and boil some water and just let the ginger kind of steep in the water, and then I make a tea out of that. You can add honey, you can add a little bit of lemon, and that helps with tummy aches. Even smelling it helps with your stomach sometimes, but definitely drinking the ginger tea helps to calm your stomachs. The next herb I want to talk about is nutmeg. It's backwards on the screen, but this is nutmeg. Nutmeg you use a lot of times maybe around Thanksgiving time. You'll smell nutmeg. It has a very distinct smell. It's very strong. You only need a little tiny bit of it. Nutmeg is great for relieving pain, so you can make a paste out of nutmeg with oil and some nutmeg powder and kind of mix it up, and then you can rub it on your skin if you have achy muscles or joints. It has I like the scent of nutmeg. It's almost like a spicy scent. So this helps to boost your positivity also. So if you're feeling down, then you can go through your kitchen cabinets and just take a little sniff of every herb in there and see if one makes you feel a little bit better. I love nutmeg for the smell. Nutmeg also helps to reduce insomnia. So insomnia is when you can't sleep at night. If you're having problems sleeping, there's a bunch of different herbs that you can try to work with that will help you to get a little bit more rest. And it also improves your blood circulation. So it keeps your blood flowing nicely through your veins so we can maintain healthy hearts. And then this is one of my favorites too. This is mint. So, mint, I'm pretty sure we all know the smell of mint. Mint also boosts your mood. If you make a tea out of mint or if you chew mint leaves, it helps to reduce bad breath. It can help with stomach aches also. So mint ginger combination for a tummy ache is awesome. It helps to calm anxiety and stress, tension, which again, it's going to help you sleep. It's going to help with that insomnia. So that's just a few of the herbs that I pulled out of my cabinet that maybe you guys have at home that next time you see an herb in your cabinet, you're not going to think like, oh, that's just something that you cook with. It can be used for a variety of different things. So these different herbs, the herbs are plants. Basically, they're dried plants. And from these dried plants, if you press them, or before they're dried, when they're still in the form of in the ground, and you pick them and they're fresh, you can press them and you get oil from them. So this oil is called essential oil. With essential oil, they have a ton of healing properties, just like the herbs. The oils are very concentrated, so they're extremely strong. This is not stuff that you really want to ingest unless you know that it's food grade or unless you're positive that it's meant for ingestion, because some of these oils are not meant for ingestion. Some of them are meant for massage. So if you have sore muscles or joints, again, you can rub this on your skin. Certain ones of these will help a lot with that. So one of them, this is like my absolute favorite. It's tea tree oil. Oh, you can't even see that. But tea tree oil this is my go-to for any types of cuts, burns, scrapes. It's antibacterial, it's antifungal. So antifungal is like it combats fungus. So if you have athlete's foot, you can use it for that. Or even if you just have stinky feet sometimes, you rub your feet down and sprinkle just a couple drops of this into a spray bottle with some water, spray the insides of your shoes, and it'll help combat that like really quickly. It helps treat acne. So if you have a pimple that you're concerned about, you want to put just a drop of it on your finger and just dab it on your skin, and it will get rid of your acne. In most cases, everyone's skin is different, so I found that has been very helpful for me in people that have tried it. Tea tree oil actually also helps with psoriasis, which is dry skin, and it helps with dry scalp and dandruff. So if you put just a couple drops in your shampoo, mix it up really well, and then shampoo your hair with that, then you'll find that you're getting a very kind of squeaky clean, and your scalp won't produce as much dry skin or dandruff. My next favorite is lavender oil. I love lavender oil. It's so calming, and this is another one of those scents that when I smell it, I just kind of, it doesn't matter what type of mood I'm in, when I smell it, it's just like, oh, okay, I feel peaceful now. So lavender oil is great for, it's anti-inflammatory. So if you have something, like if something is swollen, or if you have something that's inflamed in your body, which basically means kind of swollen, then lavender oil can help with that. It's antiseptic also, so it's good with clearing out toxins and anything bad. It can help to heal minor burns and insect bites. It also helps treat anxiety because of the calming scent that it has, and it helps with restlessness and depression. Okay. This one has a very strong smell. This is not one of my favorite smells, but it's very powerful. This is cypress oil. So cypress oil, it helps speed up the healing process for any type of wounds and infections. It's really great for that. Helps with your blood flow and your circulation, which is very important because our blood is flowing, and it's helping our heart work. So if our blood is flowing good, then it means that our heart is kind of in a better condition, and we want that. We want good, healthy, strong hearts and blood flow. It also relieves stress too, and it helps the respiratory system. So the respiratory system is it's when you get a cold or the flu, then your respiratory system is fighting. It's trying to attack different things in your body so that it'll get you healthier again. So this aids in doing that. This helps to fight off colds, and it even helps with asthma, things like that. Last but definitely not least, we have lemon oil. Love, 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 love lemon oil. It really just smells like the zest from a lemon, or the skin from a lemon, or just cut a lemon open. It smells like fresh lemons. That's essentially what it is, pun intended. So lemon oil, it stimulates your senses. It kind of wakes your senses up. On the same tip, it also relaxes you and it relieves stress. So again, that whole anxiety, depression, stress, if you sniff a lemon sometimes, it kind of puts you in a better mood. So I want you guys to try that next time you have any lemons at hand. It's antifungal, so again, it helps with things like athlete's foot or any type of other funguses that you may have. It helps skin and hair. So it's really good for your skin. It's really good for your hair. You can make a mask that has lemon oil in it, and I'll do another lesson sometime in the future on different masks you can use for your skin to kind of make your skin brighter and glow, detoxify your skin from the outside in. Um, Lemon oil helps with fatigue. So if you're feeling a little tired and kind of lethargic, like I know right about now we're spending a lot of time in the house. So the more time you rest, a lot of times the more sleepy you feel. So like they say, anything in motion stays in motion. You got to keep your body up and moving so that you're feeling energetic. If you're laying down, if you're resting a lot, then it's good to help regenerate and recuperate, but then it can be too much at certain times too. So sometimes lemon, if you're feeling a little sleepy and fatigued, you can cut open a lemon, or you can use some lemon oil if you do have that, and that helps kind of like boost you up and get you up like, okay, what's going on now? What can I do now? Um, and it also helps with weight loss. So that's correct for lemons, period, all across the board. So even if you don't have lemon oil, which a lot of people, if you're not into essential oils, then you're not going to have these oils on hand. But again, they come from these plants. So the lemon oil comes straight from a lemon. So if you don't have lemon oil, you definitely can use lemons. And those are even better for ingestion. So to put in your body to eat or to drink. So you can take a lemon, cut a lemon open, and squeeze it in some water, and that will help to kind of cut down the fat in your body and help you with weight loss if that's something that you're concerned with. So that's just a few of the herbs and oils that I have on hand that I wanted to introduce to you. We'll be talking a little bit more about different herbs and oils as we go on. I'm going to, like I said, do some lessons on skincare and how to put these different oils and herbs together. Things you can find in your kitchen that can help with colds, that can help with skincare, that can help with your hair care. There's a lot of different things that we have on hand that we don't know we can use for skincare and hair care and just overall healthy, holistic wellness care for ourselves. A lot of these things we have right at hand, and we kind of ignore them, and we run to a pharmacy or a store and we'll buy these shampoos and these skincare items, and they have a bunch of ingredients in them that you probably can't even pronounce. And if you can't pronounce the ingredients, you should probably think twice about putting it on your skin, because anything that you put on your skin is your largest organ. So anything you put on your skin, it's being absorbed into your body. So that's something that we want to be careful with. Again, herbs, oils, I'm all for it. It's one of my favorite topics. So we'll definitely do a little bit more with that. For now, it was really nice speaking with you guys. And I hope you are being safe and healthy and trying to have fun at home with your families. And we do miss you, but we'll be seeing you soon. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you guys had some fun playing Wheel of Fortune. Like Miss Brown says, there will be a link in the comment section for you to be able to download the Wheel of Fortune, customize it to your liking, and play it with your family or friends. Also, I learned some very important information from Miss Kristen, and I hope you did as well. Continue to stay safe, continue to stay well, and we'll see you again real soon.